Hi guys. Because I already have this done, I'm going to go ahead and make another one. I did change out the background paper. I want this one to be just kind of a grungy mess, and I'm going to show you how I achieved that. When you have a transparent background or you have an object that will go past onto your background layer, and we can even turn our background layer back on. If you go and highlight that layer and hold down your control key, and that's command if you're on a Mac, and click on it, it will select your subject. So I'm going to go above my paper layer. I'm going to create a new blank layer. I'm going to clip that one as well. I tell you what, I won't clip it. So you'll see how it stays just on the part that's selected. I'm going to select my brush. My shortcut for that is just the letter B. Eventually, we're going to go over shortcuts you can set in your software. I'm going to go into my brushes, and what I have done is ages ago when I did a lot of scrapbooking and there were grungy things that I used a lot, I made my own brush set. I included some of the brushes that were in the default set, and I just selected a whole bunch and made a set that I called Kimmy Combo. And that is the main brush set that will always be first on my brushes. And if I need something else, there's not much because it's a new computer. I will have folder after folder down at the bottom where I added other things. I'm going to go way up here. Let's see what we can find. Here is a brush I made. I don't want it to go on the whole tag, but because we have our tag as a selection, let's see, let's make sure I'm at 100% and my color is black. I'm going to just stamp, not to say that this is what I want to use, but it showed that it doesn't go off on the edge. And I think I want to go a little bit more grungier than this. So I'm going to do Control Z to go backwards and Control Z Alt to go backwards multiple times. All right, let's go pick a different brush. I think I want to use this one. Really too big. I'm going to use my bracket key to make that smaller. And I like just, I can't point at it. I like just this bottom edge detail that it does. So let's undo that and bring that a little higher. There we go. I may zoom out, make my brush smaller. I like that circle splatter part here and add that. I'm going to create a new layer. Go back in. How about this one's got like a little wing attached. And add this there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's see what else we can do. If I want to add just an edge, let's make a new blank layer. And you see how none of these are clipped? And they're not clipped because they're only working on the selection. So it's kind of a different way to go about it than using your clipping mask. I'm going to go find like I have a whole bunch of like distressed edges because that was kind of always my jam. I like how this part, see how this one's got the jagged edge, and that's the part I want to use. So I can come over here and click. I don't really like it, but it only falls on the tag part. I'm going to use Ctrl Z, undo that, and pick something else. Let's see if we make that smaller, what we get here. I can live with this. I'm going to go into my brushes and I'm going to turn it. And if you hold down your shift key, see how it didn't work? If you hold down your shift key, it will land horizontal and vertically. Now, that doesn't mean whoever made the brush made it so it's horizontal or vertically. So sometimes you have to tweak. I'm going to just stamp this on my edge. Don't like that one. What about this one? A little bit. So let's add to this empty spot right here. Let's see how we have to move it. Maybe we did too much. Maybe I'm not doing enough. And somewhere in between there is where I need to be. So I'm going to stamp on this edge. Still didn't come out perfectly, but you get the idea. I'll go in and add some text. I'll post it in the group. I hope this helped. Bye.